Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to open up some presents that I have been given lately. I have things from Tiffany, I have things from Hermes, I have a Labubu, and that's a whole conversation on its own, so we'll get there in a minute. But these were all things that were sent to me. The Hermes thing is a yearly thing, and we'll talk about that when I open it. The Labubu and the Tiffany were birthday presents, but I hadn't seen the people who gave them to me until recently. And then I got this in the mail as well, which was a surprise. It's like, oh, you've got mail at your P.O. box. And I was like, oh, I haven't ordered anything. I have, but I didn't know what it was. And this showed up. So this is from Michelle. And she said, I saw this and thought of you because of all your Stanley cups. And at the moment I'm drinking out of my limited edition Easter ones. So yes, Michelle, I have many Stanley cups, so thank you so much. And so yeah, so she sent this to me just because she thought of it, and she says that she loves my YouTube and my TikTok and my Instagram. So thank you so much, Michelle. It was so kind of you. And I have talked before about I am always floored when anybody thinks of me and just sees something and goes, oh, Meredith would like that. And then to go a step further and to buy said item and send it to me is just incredibly, incredibly kind. So thank you, Michelle. So let's get it out. So the first thing she sent me was some little lollies, which are in this little house. How cute is this? It's adorable. So my kids have been eyeing these off, and I'm like, yes, we will open them, and yes, you can have one. And then she has also sent me this. So let's get it out of the packet. So it's just a silicone mold. It's pink. So thank you, Michelle, for even picking the right color. But it's for you to, when you wash your Stanley, so you can sit the Stanley upside down. There's a little spot for your straw, and then you put the lid here, and that's all there to drain. So Mr. Lux is very impressed with this because at the moment they just sit on tea towels on the bench until they dry, and then I put them away. So he's very excited that there is actually a receptacle to keep them on while they're drying now. So thank you so much, Michelle. It was so kind of you and such a practical gift. So I love it. I'm stoked by it. So thank you so much, Michelle, for sending this through. It really was incredibly kind of you, and I am so, so appreciative. All right, let's look at the next thing. So Hermes. So I got this box from Hermes delivered, and I think I have finally cracked the code with Hermes. So Hermes didn't give me a Christmas gift, but then they seem to send something about this time every year. Usually it's about March or April every year. I have figured out that they wait for the yearly topic of Hermes to be released, so whatever it is that they're focusing on that year, and it's generally reflected in their ribbon. So what do you say, drawn to craft, drawn to craft is their message for 2025. So every year they have a message, a theme that they have, so they wait for that to be released, and then they send out VIP gifts based on that. I have finally cracked the code. So this all arrived, and I was like, what is this? But I've worked it out. So I think they don't do Christmas gifts. They do the Christmas party, and then they give this gift when the theme for the year has been announced. So this has several parts to it. So the first thing has my name on it, and then so I get a little card in there. Dear Meredith, drawn to craft, follow our 2025 theme with a seasonal interpretation of dreamy objects and original sketches. A journal crafted from the wallpapers that once adorned an Hermes space, now in your hands as the new narrator. Color, draw, craft, or create. Join our theme where everything begins with a drawing, from Angela and all at Hermes. So we have that card, and then there's these drawing cards in there, which are super interesting. So front and back. So we've got those. So that was the first piece of this. And then we have this, which came in an envelope, which I feel is the journal that is made from, you know, what it talked about, the pages, the pieces that used to be on an Hermes wall. So objects Hermes Printimus 2025. Hermes Objects Spring Summer 2025. So I feel like this is, oh, a bit like a catalogue. So are you in English? From the saddle stitch to the pencil stroke, everything at Hermes begins with drawing. It's a line, a flourish, an outline, a shape. It's the expression of a thousand ideas, the reflection of our tireless curiosity. It's about play and experimentation, surprise and discovery, all in the spirit of exhilarating childlike joy. It's the plot line that keeps us in surprise, the building blocks of our stories, the symphony of our colours. It's the link that binds us to our artisans, the language of a material being worked and shaped. It's our driving force, our raison d'être. I don't know, that's French. It's more than a practice, it's a passion. At Hermes, drawing carries us walking, trotting and galloping along the path of creation. It's from the artistic director of Hermes. So these are all the drawings from Hermes, and it's interesting. It's like opened there, but then there's the inside. So I don't know if it's supposed to go back the other way. I don't know, maybe I'm ruining it, but there are all the drawings. So I got that as well. And then there is another part. And then I got this. So this was in a little envelope, and this is a book. So this is the one that I'm supposed to draw in and make notes in and color and create. So I got a little journal from Hermes. It's got little H's down the side. Isn't that a cool detail? They've stitched it in with H's. So that is my yearly gift from Hermes. It was an intricate one this year. I feel like last year it was just a bag charm. So it was super intricate this year, and one that required some thought behind it. So thank you, Hermes, for my yearly gift. All right, well, we do the Labubu next, because I know that some of you are here just for the Labubu. So I do not own any Labubus at all. I have been very clear about the fact that I don't really want to start a new collection. And I feel like if I start this, there's no end in sight. So I have resisted to this point. And then we had my birthday dinner many weeks after my birthday with some of my favorite people who I hadn't had a chance to see yet. And my friend Yves, said, I have something for you. He's like, hasn't all arrived yet. I'm going to give you this bit, and then I'm going to send out the other bit that I'm still waiting for. So I open up the first bit, and they come in these teeny tiny little packets, and they're like, it's a little Chanel style dress. It's a little Chanel headband, some little shoes, a little bag, a little necklace. And then there's another one. I'm like, these are very little, Liv. They're not going to fit me. They're not going to fit little Miss Lux. I don't have a dog this small. I don't have a teddy this small. What could these possibly be for? And he's like, the other part is coming. And then this arrived. Yes, he bought me my first Labubu. And the clothes are to go on the Labubu. And he has made the point that there are 2 sets of clothes and 1 Labubu. So far I've been like, no, it's fine. I didn't buy the Labubu, so it doesn't count. I haven't started the collection. Somebody bought it for me. I didn't buy it, so I don't feel the need to buy another one. And then the point was made that I have 2 sets of clothes. And at the moment I am still like trying with all my might to not peel my skin off over the fact that I have one Labubu and 2 sets of clothes. And everything in my soul says, Meredith, you need another one because you've got 2 sets of clothes. It bought you these clothes. You need to have the second Labubu because your friend gave you the clothes to put on the Labubu. So you need the Labubu. But no, I am still resisting. We have this very clear rule in my house about if somebody else gives it to you, then it is rude not to take it. So it's okay. So that's how the ducks have started again. See, I haven't bought them. People have bought them for me. The Labubu is the same. I am so scared that if I get stuck buying another Labubu, it's going to start. So if I know you watch my videos, I know what you did, and it's not cool, man. Not cool. All right, so I haven't opened this yet. I thought we would get joy from opening this together. I know some of you love Labubus, and it is a Coke one because I have talked about how if I was going to do any of them, I'd do the Coke ones. So the Monsters Vinyl Face Blind Box, and then there are 3 that you can get. So there's the Happy Factor, the Surprise Shake, and then a secret one. So that's what they look like. And so half the time, and then 1 in every 72 is a secret one. All right, will we open it? Oh God, I have real fear about starting this. Here we go. All right. Do we want to take bets on me ending up with more than one of these? All right, let's open it up. It's not the secret one. It is the Happy Factor one. Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. And there's a little Labubu tag in there. Okay. This is all new world to me, people. All a new world to me. Let's get it out. Look, it's not cute, all right? I see it. I see it. Let's just put that down there. I don't know how it's going to go with the little Chanel clothing. Do you get them where they don't hold anything and then they're easier to dress? Somebody who understands Labubus, please explain. Please give me a rundown of how this works. So do I keep the Coke one like this and then I get one without holding anything that then I put the clothes on? Is that how this works? Eve, have you set me up where I'm going to end up with a heap of these? Oh, I see you, Eve. So look, it's very cute. I see it, all right? So this is my very first and only, she says with conviction, Labubu. It has the little Coke can and the little scarf, and then it's got the Coca-Cola on this. And yes, it's very cute. I see it. I do. Everything in my soul is just like rocked at the moment because it's like, oh, it's so cute, Meredith. You could have a whole heap of these. You could buy these by the box. You can buy them by the carton. You could have so many. No. As Jessie from Jessie Style says to me the other day, she has many and she calls it her Labuzu because there are so many. It's like a zoo. And I thought, if that's not already a term that's used, she needs to coin that term because the Labuzu makes perfect sense. But yes, this is my very first Labubu and it is a Coke one and I love it. Thank you, Eve. I do love it. But I see what you did there. Yeah, I do. So, oh God. All right, let's put the little clothes away and then we'll open my fabulous gift from Tiffany. My fabulous friend Sam has just returned home from Melbourne. So he's originally from Melbourne. He was in Sydney. He was actually the store director at Louis Vuitton in Sydney. He then went back to Melbourne and now he was back in Sydney and he's working for Tiffany and Co. And I adore Sam. Sam is just the sweetest man and I love him and I am so happy to have him back in Sydney. But being that he works at Tiffany, that is also very handy. Very, very handy. So when he showed up for dinner the other night, he's like, happy birthday, I bought you a gift in a Tiffany bag. And I was like, I'm loving that you work for Tiffany. This is awesome. So he gave me this little charm. So I've got the charm, the Tiffany charm from, you know what, let's take it off. That would make life a lot easier, Meredith. It makes far more sense. So I've got the Tiffany charm from the flagship in New York. I got that when I went to New York. And, oops, and when I saw this, I'm like, I didn't even know Tiffany did these. So this is the Sydney one. So it's a cockatoo. And I have put up footage of cockatoos on my Instagram account before because they're everywhere around where I live and where I work, and my husband tends to feed all the birds, and we have taught the cockatoos at work especially to be fairly tame. Like, he can pretty much hand feed them now. So I love this. I didn't even know we had this in Sydney. Does every Tiffany in the world have one of these, or just the flagships, or just some? If you're near a Tiffany store or you buy from a Tiffany store regularly that's not New York or Sydney, can you let me know if you have these as well, or are they specific to flagship stores? Yes, I could ask Sam, but you guys are a font of knowledge, so you let me know. So I'm gonna keep that. And then let's get this out. So I did open this on the night, and then because several of the people who were there for dinner are sales associates, they were kind enough to retie this for me. Their skill set is very, very handy sometimes. So let's open it up. And there was a whole discussion about how you tie the ribbon. Apparently there's a couple of different ways you can do it, and they tried several ways. There was a whole thing happening at that point. All right, so let's open the Tiffany box. And when I opened this, I literally went, yay, and clapped. So I was very, very excited. Sam chose very well for me. So let's open it up. And they make me so happy when I look at them. Let's try not to drop them. Look, I got Tiffany mugs. I'm so excited. Apparently this is a brand new colorway that's just launched. It is very Easter. It reminds me very much of Easter just in its color palette. I can see all the eggs and the different color foil that you get on the eggs, and this matches so well. It does just a little bit. Does it bother me that there are 5? And I feel like that might be a Tiffany marketing ploy, because if you're like me and you like an even number, you're like, well, now I've got to go buy another 5 because I can't possibly live with just 5. I've got to have an even number. But if this is a new colorway, there must be an original colorway as well. So maybe that's a group of 5 as well. And then I can buy that group of 5 and put it with this 5. But how cool are they? And I did say to Sam, I want the really tall ones in the original Tiffany blue. So yes, I will be patroning Tiffany much more often now that Sam is there. So not that he's a sales associate, he works up in the office, but I'm sure he can hook me up with a sales associate. So this is the one in the Tiffany blue, and then they're just like china. So I imagine they're bone china. They are fine bone china, made in Japan. But how cool are they? I love them, and I don't have them. And I was just blown away. I'm like, that is such a thoughtful gift and just absolutely perfect for me. So thank you, Sam. I love them. They're so cool. I'm going to do a mug cull in our house. We have a tendency to collect mugs that are fun, but we really don't have anything. Like, I've got my mugs, like my Tiffany mugs and my Hermes mugs. I've got very good china. I've got all my grandmother's teacups from years ago. But, you know, just the day-to-day when you've got people coming over, like your friends and the ones that you don't really feel the need to impress, and they say, can I have this? And you're like, you know where the fridge is, off you go. When we make tea and coffee for those people and our families when they come, it tends to be like a mishmash of mugs, like fun things that I've had forever. You know, things about snowboarding for my husband, you know, ones that friends have given you, like just the one-offs. I don't really have any elevated day-to-day mugs. Like, you wouldn't like be like, oh, hang on a minute, I've just got to get them out of the buffet to serve you tea in. So I feel like I'm going to use these instead and do a bit of a mug cull, and these will become the ones that, you know, if my dad comes over and he wants to make a cup of tea, then he can make it in this instead of in the snowboarding mug from my husband or the Starbucks mug that I bought in New York a zillion years ago, like those kind of mugs. Does anyone else have those in their house but you can't let go of them because they all have memories attached to them? No, just me. I'm the only one who hoards things. How strange. Anything with an emotional attachment, I hoard. I understand. But yeah, they're the mugs that I got from Tiffany Co. And yes, there will be more coming because now Sam has started something, which I have no doubt was a ploy from the very beginning. Oh, Meredith, you know I'm working at Tiffany & Co. Let me give you something from Tiffany & Co. Get you into the store. Have you seen our new jewelry? Yeah, I know where that went, Sam. I understand. See, people know me well. My friends know me well. So yes, I will be buying more from Tiffany & Co, especially now that Sam has landed there, because he will make it very easy for me to shop with Tiffany & Co, no doubt. And I also like seeing Sam, so that's handy. So they're the fabulous things that I have been given lately. And yeah, I have surgery coming up very, very soon. I'm talking about it in all my videos just so that nobody's left out in case you don't watch all my videos. It's okay not to watch all my videos. I don't expect everybody to want to consume all my content. It's all right. But yes, for those who don't watch all my videos, I keep harping on about this every video. I have surgery coming up. There may be some missed uploads. There may be some weeks that I'm missing altogether. It's really going to depend on how much I can get done before I go into surgery and how well I recover and how quickly I can come back to filming. But yes, as you can all appreciate, my health and my recovery is more important than sitting on this stool and doing videos. So that's where I will be focused so that I can be up and running again as soon as possible. So just be aware, I might be missing for a little bit. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.